Hello everybody, and welcome back to Kade Plays Mecha Knights. Here's what I did. I decided that I was gonna do our baby boy up in a nice, like, kind of dark rust kind of look. I think it's good camo against, like, a primarily, like, sort of dirt and mesa background. Here's what we've done. We have changed out our torso piece. I went with the Misaki largely because of the slightly improved HP and slightly improved energy regen over our former torso. Everything else remains the same. Weapons. We now have in our right hand and our left hand the same weapons we had, which is the assault rifle and the shotgun. The right shoulder, I've put a burst fire 4-barrel chain gun. On the left shoulder, a very, very big cannon. Cannons are cannons. This is a howitzer. Right shoulder still the battery pack. The left shoulder now mounts a coaxial gun. This will fire when this fires. So I kind of get like bonus bullets off of my assault rifle. Another steel plate on the other shin to round us out. And for the active modules, I swapped the night vision out for the A1 repair kit. I can pop this and instantly repair 2000 HP kinda whenever, and that is sick. Kept the same generator and cooler combo because I like it. So that is what we're going to run with here. Now we are going to take on the gates of Tbilisi. Oh, if you would like to read Ethan's diary, there is Ethan's diary before the last mission. You can pause for these. And this is Ethan's diary for this mission. Whatever comes next can't be good. You're not wrong, lad. So, if we're all ready, let's rock and roll. So this mission, like, these missions very quickly start ramping up. Like, this is already going to be noticeably harder than the last one. And here's your boys. Like, no... See, it doesn't waste time. It's always... You know, it's right and to the point.
The NATO forces around the city are currently engaged on multiple fronts, taking heavy losses. We cannot, I say again, we cannot...
There you go. Okay, so let's take a little boost around and pick up the items that are laying here. Kind of every mission spawns with a certain amount of items laying there. But really, that is our goal here, as is our goal at all times. We just gotta hold off the enemies. Like it's just like a horde thing, right? It's wave defense. And I love it for that, because like I love horde modes and stuff, right? It's such good fun. Oh, there's a lot of mans. There's a lot of mans. So let's try out this chain gun. So watch that top right. It just increases my like output bullet density. And you know, very much, God, it's so hard to concentrate. Very much improves my rate of chopping through the bad aliens. But the crowds, the alien crowds will start to break up. And they'll do things like this, where they go wreck my boys. Stop wrecking my boys. They're my boys. I don't have unlimited of those. There's only a certain amount of the boys that one can possibly have.
Those fuckers are trying to swarm us.
Yep, that's really their MO. Yep, they're just storming us. So let's try this Howie. Now I don't know if you can see, but there's a slightly bigger boy. So I'm gonna fire some howitzer shots from great distances. Oh, the artillery game is so strong. But just, it doesn't matter. There's just so many of these bastards. Like, it captures that feeling so well. So now we're starting to see the bigger boys. See, there's a big boy there, and he's got this big chunky health bar. How am I doing for ammo? I'm starting to get a little low on my shotgun.
Fuck. Ethan, it's another wave.
Roger. Engage, engage.
And so you gotta kind of like push through them to go get yourself
I can't hold this on my own.
like more supplies.
Don't think, just shoot. Keep
That
shooting.
coaxial gun really makes this this assault rifle an absolute reaper cannon. Here they come, here they come. Those guys are worrying me far more at this point. Not that those guys don't worry me, because they do. Do you know what? All the guys worry me, okay? I'm gonna just come out and say it. I am constantly worried about all these mans. Even when I'm able to take big chunks out of them like I am, like especially with that howitzer, huge ass thing as it is, like you just never quite feel comfortable that you're doing enough. Because you basically never are. You're always fighting from behind. And that
Fuck. Ethan.
kind of like panicky
Calm
thing.
down. We can do it.
Alright. Let's call it
Tango
a
7,
chelicopter.
the supply helicopter will soon arrive at the drop site.
Because I need more fuel, I need more ammo. Luckily at this like little point sort of in between the waves, probably not going to get messed up too badly. But I am now very out of ammunition for both my primary weapons. And 10 seconds to the supply drop, and I have timed this all so poorly. So you kind of see where that like panicky thing starts to come into play. 'Cause even something just like leaving your supply drop like a couple seconds too late can have such an effect and really like put you on the back foot, especially when you got to deal with like this guy, some of those guys maybe. But as long as you got ammunition, as long as you got booster fuel, as long as you got like some intake of the necessary elements to keep you fighting, you can do it. And it sort of reminds me of in some aspects like the rally system from Bloodborne. In that it sort of encourages that aggressive fighting style insofar as
Close one.
the aggression's what keeps you alive, right?
I'm on it.
Like you're generating the supply drops and the pickup drops by massacring the enemies, and that's kind of what's enabling you to keep up the fight. So this is so much fun, man. I could do this all day. Oh, those Howie shots went off so tight. Turns out when you're not constantly moving, it's way easier to land those. Right, let's get to cut. Like, just there's so many. There's only so much I can do. Just keep all these guns in constant motion, and that is everything in my power to hold this thing back. And the more waves come, and the denser the waves get, the more and more sketchy it gets for me. Trying to deal with that. Oh man! Oh dude, I got punched so hard in the back right there. Unacceptable.
Fuck. I'm taking
I
too much
know,
damage.
dude. I know. And I got this active repair module that I can utilize also. At least I think I can. Maybe it doesn't work on this mission. I want to say I think I hit problems with this before, but from the next mission onwards it seems to work okay, so that's neat. Like I say, it's rough. There are bugs. That gave him something to think about. You big, dumb, War of the Worlds looking idiot. Kind of like want to draw them away and bring them round to where Jake and the tanks are so they can like help me out. The air support definitely helps out a lot on these early missions and stuff too. Like those boys put in some work, let me tell you. All right, how am I for supplies? This is. I might call a supply helicopter now. No, I can't quite do it yet. So I got to be a little bit cagier than I have been being.
Fuck. Was that it? We got them all.
Did we get them all?
I can't believe we got this lucky twice. Thanks for covering our asses, Echo 7.
Yeah, you're
Echo 7,
very
this is
welcome,
Command.
my Doge.
Reinforcements are inbound on your position.
Let me get those items. Let me get those items. I bet I can't get this one, can I?
Good job, Echo 7. Though we don't
Wow,
have time for
I fired deep.
Copy that, Command. Echo 7 moving out.
All right,
What did you say
there we
before?
go.
Once more into the fray?
Once more into the fray. Did I say that? I don't remember saying that. That doesn't sound like something I would say. All right, let's go check out some of this new cool gear that we got, and then there's another option that we can check out too, if I've still got a little bit of time in the episode. Give me the menu, boy. There it is. So, mech parts, keeping the head. We have some other versions of torsos, but nothing that really gives me what I want. These arms, they are very heavy. The targeting and recoil hit is significant, but they look great, and they give me the health. And sometimes that's what you need. For weapons, do we get anything neat? I got a Gatling gun. That's kind of cool. But I'm thinking I might actually, I might actually replace my assault rifle with the Gatling gun, like this, right? We'll see how that goes. And on the right shoulder, there's vertical launch, like Vulcan missiles. Effective at long range, warheads over large area. Or we can do rockets. Rockets do a lot more damage than our machine gun shots. But I'm cool with the machine gun and the howitzer. Like, honestly, that is a setup that I like quite a lot. And we have the battery. But I'm thinking maybe we ditch the battery, because the battery doesn't give us regen, right? Energy regen 0, it just gives us 400 energy cap. I think I would rather take ammo, because I can regenerate energy just by stopping moving. Ammunition, very different conversation. And then on our passive modules, no changes for us to make here, unless we wanted to jam some additional armor. But I feel like we're good for that. So now we can do the mission, Hell in Baku. If you want to read Ethan's diary, here's your opportunity. And we're gone. So right here we're going to get into the thick of things. Oh, this is going to be fun. Okay. I am going to go out first, as fast as I can, to go and get the pickups that are scattered near to where the enemy spawns are.
Understood, Echo 7. The NATO battle group Harmenian is
So on this mission here, they come from like around this corner.
I need you to cover them and make sure that everyone
They
gets out safe.
do that.
Roger, Command. Echo 7 out.
Thank God. Mechs are here.
And then we're going to go around the horn
Stop these fuckers.
and punch through the line.
This place is a mess.
We're going to go
Looks like they
back
got hit a lot
here.
harder than us.
So the tanks and stuff in the baby waves at the start, the tanks will be able to handle those. To an extent. They'll be able to hold them off. And, like, quite apart from that, they're chasing me. They're not going for the tanks. So we're going to run distraction for a second. Might just sort of spray this direction. Okay, this chain gun's dope. High cooling is dope. Okay, that's neat, dude. I love this Gatling gun already. But let's do what we came here to do. And pick up some items. It has that real nice Gatling gun noise. So I think, because the shotgun can pretty much fire uninterrupted. Yeah, the shotgun can fire pretty much uninterrupted. But, the Gatling gun will very predictably overheat. Like, really quite quickly. Albeit, I've got a decent amount of cooling, like, buff in the build right now. So I'm about as insulated against that problem as I can be. Nonetheless, the shotgun I can maintain almost constant fire with.
Orders are clear. Stand your ground, soldier.
Yeah.
For fucking's sake, there are still civilians in the city.
I mean, I feel like Ethan might be being just a little bit irrational with his judgment of somebody right there. Like, the little tank man is scared. The reason the little tank man is scared is because he's in a little tank and not in a giant hulking death machine. So, like, maybe be cool, but it's whatever, I guess. Oh, do I get a howitzer shot off here? I gotta like, make it to the line. Howitzers. Oh, that is a lot of blood. So I need to keep the motion. I have this tendency, especially if I think I'm trying to like, if I convince myself as wrongly as I possibly can that I'm trying to like precisely shoot. Which just isn't a thing. I'm throwing haymakers into a crowd here. But I have this awful tendency to stop and stand still. Which, in case I needed to point out that that is a problem, there are a lot of lasers coming from these little lasery guys. So, you know, probably best not to just stand stock still. That was just gross. But yeah, I end up taking a lot of damage though, nonetheless. Oh god, look at the spray. Right, got some more ammo in us too, so that's cool. I was trying to back up over the corpse of my buddy tank there. Alright, the nearest heli drop is like right here. So I suppose this is what I should defend if I had to pick a specific spot. Let's fire some artillery. That's the good stuff. Yes, it is. Just puke bullets in that general direction. Hell yeah. Oh, they kind of went around on me. That's just adorable. You little buggers. You gross, fleshy bastards. You awful, just disgusting, awful things. I'm trying to come up with, like, way more interesting insults than that, and I had nothing. Which is slightly depressing. I am running low on armor. And also gun munition. Oh, this guy's big and mad at me. So maybe I need to call for a supply helicopter.
It will reach nearest drop zone shortly. Even
though there's actually some elves right there.
Here they come.
But more items. That's what I want. I want more items. More mech pieces makes more mech building fun. Oh, overheated the minigun. Okay. Kind of should have seen that coming. I think I actually did. Oh. Okay, yeah. So here I was able to pop the module to give me armor, my repair module, right? So there was a moment there where I just like suddenly gained 2,000 health. I am not Temad Hacks. That was what that was. Like, it's so hard. It's so hard not to like stand still because I just want to shoot relatively precisely. But that is just oh god. When you land a good hit with that howitzer, that goddamn thing is disgusting. So much stuff blows up. So much stuff. Just gotta keep. I gotta remember to keep hitting the shoulder chain gun as well, and then not just totally burning out my my minigun if possible. I'm gonna kind of try and push for it. See if I can push forward a little bit. Get myself the opportunity to.
I need a repair kit.
There we go. Get some health. So it's kind of this like risk reward thing where if I am able to push through the enemies to a certain extent, then I have the opportunity to pick up neat stuff. And I like neat stuff. It's neat. What are you shooting at, Bubba? Oh, there's a biggie. Couple biggies. Couple of big uns. Who's depressed about that, mate? Alright, that may have been a slightly danger close howitzer shot. Not going to lie to you, mate. Oh boy, does that minigun ever cook up. Is also possibly not the most elegant howitzer shot I've ever made either. But yeah, even these guys, the big ones, the ones that are starting to like be shown with health bars and stuff right now, are not by any means. I think you saw one of the like War of the Worldsmen, you know, those big sort of stumpy looking dudes. The Strider kind of guys. You remember, right? You were there, and I was there, and the weird gross Strider monster was there. Good time. Everybody had a real good time. God, the pack is split, and they're starting to come from various angles. Like, these little stragglers are coming up behind me, and it is causing me no uncertain level of distress that is occurring. For I would really rather it didn't. Get back, you dirty boys. Get back, you dirty boys. I assume you're boys. Well, that's wrong. I assume you have no gender because you're gross aliens.
We can't do anything about that. They'll kill us.
Command, this is Echo 7. The situation is
Aye,
getting
aye,
out of
aye.
control. We can't contain it. We have to.
Understood.
We have to
Echo 7.
evacuate.
Get ready to retreat.
We
Bombers will drop
should
thermobaric bombs on enemy
definitely
positions.
evacuate. Thermobaric
Roger
bombs
that. Echo 7 is retreating.
might be a
Bombers are inbound. Keep your heads down.
bit of an overreaction, but we should probably leave. Man, I got so much stuff. Gotta be happy with that. So there you go. It is starting to get gradually more and more sketchy to do. And starting to be more and more of a fight. I'm starting to run out of ammo more often. Starting to get myself into trouble. So if you would like to see me get in more trouble, then you should join me on the next episode. Because I have been Kade, this has been Mecha Knights. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next time.